Welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV Blind. I've got a hat, and a stick, and a quest. Conjurer stuff. A trial by wind. You're gonna get another stick. It's worse than our current stick. Maple Crook. We got a Maple Crook high quality. I think we made this. Neat. Anyways, could also get another hat here. Works for everybody. We don't really need additional really low level gear, but you know, we're getting there. Trial by wind. Worthy Ismiyan wants you to learn about the element of wind. Okay. Greetings, Arctic. Each time we meet, the part of Conjurer befits you ever better. In your previous lesson, you learned about the element of earth. It is my desire that you next become acquainted with the wind. Travel to Full Flower Comb in East Shroud. Seek the teachings of Hearer Wolfoy. Though scant few years have passed since her coming of age, Wolfoy is a conjurer of consummate skill who is able to divine the will of air elementals with uncommon clarity. I can recommend no better tutor for you in your lessons in the mysteries of the wind. Okay. Comb. It's over here. Fly over there. Let's also see if we can't get the level 11 to 20 Hunter Log stuff going. It's very possible. Hunting Log. New. Honeyyard, Bet Branch, Honeyyard, Bet Branch. Honeyyard's over here. We'll see as we fly over what our options are. And all our gear is good. That's good. We can also sell some stuff. That'd be a smart plan. Between the weapons we no longer need because we out-leveled them, and the various monster junk that we pick up. Any shops in this spot? Removal. What's exactly telling here? We got a repairs guy. Left met. Not specifically a shop by any means, so. Worry about that in a bit here. Let's fly over towards our quest. Hunt down anything we need to hunt down. So why not? Get some experience. Roll this. Level 13. That's alright. See how we do. We can always heal ourselves too, so. We do have options with a healer class. We can also do damage though, which is very good. We can also aggro a vulture, which is less good. Well, it's more experience, I suppose. Worse things have happened. It's not like we're running out of MP at all here. It is not a consideration. Aggroed another. Amazing. Comp. Let's heal ourselves some more. We already have this air spell. Learning more about the air is going to be something here. Let's keep throwing rocks at stuff. When it works, it works. Magical rocks. Counts for something. Okay. I'm sure higher level spells are going to cost more MP and actually become something we need to worry about. Right now, not so much. That's something. Mandragoras. Lots of them over here. Just need 3 for the hunting log. Totally doable. Okay. And we're not taking too much damage either, which is also fine. I guess the job done. Heal myself. Get level 11. Completing that. Conjure 14 task, huh? Oh, here's some more guys. Got some tree slugs. Alright. I mean, since we're here, might as well. Do a thing. Just avoid all the area attacks. A very reasonable plan. You need 3 of these. Which one this is worth worrying about? Potency of 30. Duration of 30 seconds. We're gonna just cast this with a potency of 140. Eh. 2 slugs. 3 slots remain in our inventory. I know. I'm aware of the current issue. Magic. Magic. Okay. So we can just take some of the attacks and then just heal ourselves. It saves us from having to move around. Something inconvenient. Unlock complete. Anything at level 11? Nope. No abilities at 11 either, doesn't look like. That's alright. Conjure 11 complete. Okay. Yeah, here's these guys. Oh, you're a merchant, huh? Merchant and mender? I'd like to purchase things. That's a lie, I'm gonna sell you things. Have some animal skin. And some shrooms. And some blood. And secretions. Oh boy, everyone's clamoring for some secretions. Oh boy. I think we really need to use some of these foods for the experience buffs. Maybe when we get to, like, dungeons and things. At any rate, we got a couple more foods in here, too. And potions. We probably don't need either. Inventory. It's a problem. Anyways. A few. You must be Arctic. Brother E. Simians sent word to expect you. It should be my pleasure to instruct you on the patterns of gusts and gales. Now, how to proceed. Pray forgive my hesitation. It was but recently that I attained the title of hearer, and, well, you are my first student. Ah, yes. I believe I have a suitable task for you. To the east of Sweet Bloom Pier, there is a small spring, giving rise to a pool. Go there and clear the air of the honeybee swarm, which lately took up residence in the area. You seem uncertain. Mayhap you wonder at the connection between my request and the subject of your study. I apologize, Arctic. But trust me, inexperienced though I may seem, this deed will deepen your understanding of wind. Alright. Up here. Works for me. Attacked by vulture, doesn't matter, we're already leaving. Destination. A vulture coming. Yeah, yeah. Honeybee swarm, they're level 8. Manageable. That's for sure. Yeah. Yeah. There you go. Ah, yes. I know all about the air now. Or something. Flying back in. Could also go in and sell all of our lower level sticks. We kind of have some space in the weapons box. We don't need to worry about that just yet. Welcome back. Take it the bees are no more. Tell me, do you happen to notice many of the Valkyns preferred flowers in the vicinity of the spring? That's because there were none. Strange then, is it not? The bees should choose to congregate there. And what has caused this aberrant behavior? Still your mind and reach out with your senses. Can you feel it? The path of the wind veers from its natural course, sweeping helpless creatures along in its wake. Something is playing havoc with the wind currents. Such a disturbance bespeaks corruption. Turn to the spring near Sweet Bloom Pier. Search for pockets of corrupted air. Should you find one, use your powers of conjury to disperse it. Okay. The air is broken. Let's fix it. With magic. Oh, there is definitely something going on here. Corrupted air. Stab it. Duty calls. Commence battle for Trial by Wind. Maximum level 14. 11, that's fine. Proceed. Wind sprites. Change to wind sprites specifically. You're just in there. Spreading it up. Oh. Additional wind sprites. A whole bunch of them. Oh, it's a lot of wind sprites. Got the smaller ones? Yeah, they got less health. So I suppose this is palpable. Should not face it alone. I'm a heal. You heal me too, that's great. Appreciate it. Let's hit the smaller ones here. Hey, let's keep on coming. Let's take out this big one instead. Oh. A raw sludge. Hello, a sludge. I'm gonna heal myself. Yep, duty complete. A lot of mess going on in there. My goodness. Well done. The wind no longer keens its frustration. Let's return to Full Flower. Cap. Interesting. Fly back over. Rocking away. Tree in the way. Here's a level 11 thing happening over here. Look at that. See how much XP we get for doing fates and stuff. Vultures. That's level 12. That's a new thing. Resurrect target to a weakened state. That's nice. That's an ability kind of thing. You just learn him all the way over there. Yeah. The vultures are coming back. Got a whaler. What's in here? It's helping. Vulture's leaving. Sure. Vulture's coming back. Making some progress on this thing here. Do myself. Also do get experience for just the fights, too. It's also something to consider, I suppose. Vultures over here. We're in the thick of it now. Yeah. Yeah. Next one. It was just slightly lower level than the level of the fate that they are for, it seems. Which isn't a bad thing, by any means. Huh? Heaps and heaps of vultures. Just be able to heal. Very convenient. Myself. Probably actually have to target other people. I want them to be healed. I'm not doing that right now, though. You. Next. A chain bonus or anything? Yeah, plus 210% experience from a variety of things. Like the 2 rings that are also giving a good bonus. Alright. Let's get that. Complete, we get 2,000 more XP, some gil, and some serpent seals. Yeah. Let me get some more of these seals. Got quests and stuff that require more levels with that whole system. Anyways. Hey. I apologize for exposing you to such danger. Corruption was greater than I had anticipated. But it is through such trials that we flourish as conjurators. Now then, Artek, what did you learn as you struggled within the air's grasp? You also have noticed that wind does not strike with the instant crushing force of Earth. Instead, it torments one's form, dancing across every surface, leaving 1,000 tiny wounds in its wake. These are the agonies of erosion. Having experienced such pain, you are now intimately acquainted with wind's capacity for patient destruction. No land is a stranger to its power. When you stand under distant skies and feel the wind's familiar caress upon your skin, remember the lessons you have learned here this day. Suppose I should be grateful that this latest elemental disturbance manifested itself at such an opportune time. Only the gods know what I would have taught you had it not. Yet the growing frequency of such phenomena begins to concern me. While it's true that the calamity wrought much harm upon the Twelves would, I suspect some other force is at work here. I bid you remain wary, Artek. But enough of these ominous rumblings. I regret to say your time with me is at an end. Return to Stillgate Fane and inform Brother Izumi of your newfound mastery. Oh, and be sure to thank him for sending me such a willing first student. Alright. So if we complete this, draw the wind, it's going to give us 3,400 XP. It roughly goes to 13 here. What was the first level we can go do? Dungeons and stuff. Duty support. Miss Mail. Rumborn. 15. Insufficient level. As expected. Okay. Let's go round up some more hunting logs then. Bent Branch. The Honey Yard. Bent Branch. Central and East Shroud. Where's the honey yard? Goblin Hunters. Okay. Let's find them. That could be in the parts that are off the map entirely here, obviously. I think it was like up this direction or something. Goblin Hunters. Here we go. Well, that'll work. Aye. He's throwing something. That's a bomb. That's fine. Gotcha. I'm gonna aggro all those guys. Could probably avoid that at least. Might not be the most advisable thing. So as the damage doesn't stagger me, I'm not too worried about it. That's enough for that. The ones are in Central Shroud, Bent Branch. Then 9 Ivies. Slowly getting a little bit higher level here. But with the ability to heal ourselves, we can kind of get away with it, feels like. Who are we fighting? Gnats and fungi. Yeah. Level 12 stuff? Nope. It's gonna be an opportunity for the damage over time to be of use. Depends how long the fight lasts, I suppose. Yeah. Yeah. That. Hit with stick. That was a fun time. And rock. And one more rock for good measure. And a heal. And another gnat. It's a very large gnat. A giant gnat, in fact. Turns out. Three of these for Conjurer 17. I would say it would be, if we do all these, we're going to run out of Conjurer hunting log stuff. Let me just go do the dungeons instead, I suppose. There's many opportunities for experience. Fight a weevil. No call. Since we're here. We're still ahead in terms of the fight here. If just barely. And miss hits too. Also not ideal. Heal it up. Probably shouldn't let it get too close to death. Then we don't have time to even do the heal. That would not be great, obviously. Ow. A little bit of damage. Myself. Dodge. Manageable. Definitely manageable. And the rock. And you're down. That is level 13. Level up. I think we have a level 14 staff that we're gonna get. That'll be level 14, obviously. Now another weevil. Oh. Easy enough. Another one. Heal. And one more weevil. And a rock. Definitely an easy start. Not super complicated rotations or anything. Throw rock. Heal if you need to heal. There he is. That one done. Okay. So I'm going to go to Bent Branch, Central Shroud. Where there's the Fairy Fungar, so we can also do that since we're here. They're right over here. Okay. Once we get into a position where the enemy's got some kind of effects or something that makes it more difficult for us to deal with. So far, has been pretty manageable. And only slightly under-leveled here. Let's look at the full experience for fighting things that are under-level. They're too high level. Which is different than quests and fates and stuff where you don't get or can't get the experience. I have to question efficiency though. Because they have more health and take longer to kill. They also give more experience. Specifically, I'm very efficient here because of the whole hunt and log business. That's a lot of experience. Alright, level 14. And that's not even finishing this yet. Huh. Oh, here's something. Lucid Dreaming. Gradually restore MP. Let's see, 55, duration 21 seconds. That'd be great if I had any reason to have to restore MP. So, thanks. So far has not been the case. It's that. It's that. Not enough experience from the quest turn in. Maybe 3,400? Yep. Let's just pop out to Bent Branch and get these two. That'll work. It'll also put us into a good position to pick up the level 15 quest. That'll work. Arbor buzzards and fireflies. Somewhere around here. Let us see. This way. The whole area's Bent Branch, I guess. Somewhere around here. It's gonna be higher level than this. Nines. Fives. Some water sprites. There's more green tier in this one. There's a big log. That's always good. Let's fly straight through there. Thicket is what too. Let's head further south, perhaps. Just so easy to get around. We can just fly everywhere. Good stuff. Much easier to wait until later in order to get more experience, I suppose. Dynamites. Not really what we're going for. Hornet swarms. Sets. Nope. There's a Dantera Deepcroft. Not exactly what we're going for. Need buzzards and fireflies. This way, I suppose. It's for the 12 and 13 hunting logs here. Swarms. Where's the buzzard? Let's get it. Only level 11. So much experience we get for that. Since we are level 14. We'll see. Again, mostly for the hunting log. There is a level 11 fade happening here. And hornet swarms. Very manageable. Since we're here. We're within the level bracket, or to get base experience from doing this. That'll work. There's a Hornet Swarm attacking behind me. Rude. I'll throw rocks at you. Okay. There's a Hornet Swarm right behind me, isn't there? Not really what you want behind you, that's for sure. Swarm. Only getting like 129 experience per one of these kills. They're faster though, I suppose. So something. Quite a few kills to fill up this bar here for the faint. Swarm. Hiding behind that post, clearly. Should have plenty of time to finish this. Also, that's good. Rock. Rock. Okay. Take a tree slug. That is the whole auto attack the next thing setting. It's mostly effective. Rock. Rock. Oh boy, some secretions. Inventory. Okay. Finish up this Hornet Swarm here. Attack another Hornet Swarm. Very good. Good enough. Hornet Swarm. Hit behind the pillar again. Yeah, between this Fate and the 2 hunting logs we're finishing here, I'm definitely gonna get level 15, no problem. We have the level 14 staff. Yeah. Ash Radical. Two-handed Conjure Arm. It's looking like this stick. To like this stick. Okay. Upgrades. There you go. Now it's a slightly stronger stick. Still no other really low-level armor here or anything. That's alright, I suppose. Okay. Almost done with this Fate here. 1, 2 more Hornet kills, maybe? There you go. 2,000 XP, some Gil, and some Serpent Seals. It's not bad. Got a couple more Buzzards here. Wherever we need to be. One more. Arbor Buzzard. Okay. What was the other thing we needed? Fireflies or something? Around here somewhere, presumably. There's that. The next Clutch Job quest, 15, beautiful. And new level 15 stuff. Plundered Cavalier's Hat, Acolyte Robe, Acolyte's Half Gloves, Blazed Thigh Boots, and Plundered Earrings. Whole new look. Looking good. Okay. We got no level 15 pants, apparently. Brand new. This is strength, vitality, determination, hit rate. Doesn't work for these though. This is a war. The brand new set. Those are specific. Those are subs of war. I have a brand new set for more magical bits. Perhaps not. What's that whole place over there with the tutorialization of all the different class, well, roles more than classes, but yeah. Okay. I think we're gonna find fireflies over here. Let's try Bent Branch. These guys are all over this way. Specifically where they mean larger area. And they should be potentially slightly higher level. Okay. Since we're out here, let's go find the fireflies. Since we're here. Could be maybe this way, perhaps? Not down in there. This whole pile of dynamite's more than anything right here. Let's fly away from all our problems. It works. Try towards the roots here, perhaps. And swarms. Tree slugs. Over here. Hornet swarms and tree slugs. Again, more level appropriate for what we're looking for here, so. Could be more around this area. Could be what we're looking for. Very possible. Here. Termites, hornet swarms. Water? Bog garrisons. Not quite. Off the map here. Hidden straight back to Gridania. Adding it. Level 2 stuff on this side. That's not it. Water sprites, bug garrisons. Level 7. 10. We're just a little bit too large of an area to look in. What's on the roots? More hornets. It's definitely not gonna be up top here. Level 30. Oh, this mess up here. And this isn't even the floor. That ain't it. Where would a firefly live? There's a guy. Dummies. Or in town. Yarson Cave. Water sprites. Efts. Trents. Level 10 feet. There's no progress made. Nighttime fireflies, perhaps? They're around here somewhere. We're up in Queen's here in the Jadeite Thicket here. Also, too low a level. sprites. Down this way. They just here nearby. Resents. Another 11 fate. Progress is being made here somehow. What are we trying to do? Kind of looked all over at this point. I wouldn't think they'd be unavailable. Very possibly just overlooked them somewhere. Their firefly are probably not very large. Should have the whole symbol on their heads too. And down here. Oh, they're down here. Oh yeah, sure. Next to the magical skeletons. That's exactly where a firefly would live. Kind of. Last place you check, sometimes. Okay. Let's finish this. Firefly. Alright. There. Hello, Bones. I don't really need you here. Sticks and stones, etc., etc. Okay. Yeah, for you. Just one more firefly here. I don't necessarily need to aggro more skeletons, but it's kind of happening. So, worth what we got here. A little more experience, I guess. Hit by Hell Slash. Oh no. Hell Slash. Yeah. Seriously? Yeah. We can deal with this. Not complete. Heal myself. Good heal. Alright. And one more skeleton attacking me. Sleeve. Magic. 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 Okay. Back to Britannia. Okay. Teleport. Use this. Ethernet. Conjure skill. And run on in. Okay. So a reward from this quest. It's a whole bunch of stuff. You see, what we really need is a new pair of pants, but none of these are a new pair of pants, so. Level 10 stuff now. Don't need any of that, really. We also don't need the money either, so. Eh. Welcome back. Arctic. The elementals inform me that you have opened your ears to the voice of the wind. That is well. Having made allies of 2 elements, you are well on your way along the path of conjuring. Though full comprehension of these forces will only come to you in the fullness of time. Be patient. Seek to embrace nature more fully, so will nature hold you more closely. They made you study wind, why bother? Tell me. You don't need wind to heal things. Whatever those dreary lessons tell you. Country is inextricably bound with nature, Sylphie. That dreary lesson is one you should have learned by now. I assume by your presence here that you have once again abandoned your tutors. You must understand, if you persist in casting spells without the proper knowledge. Of all the knowledge I need, Mother never needed to embrace nature to heal. The people she helped were thankful for her art. I'll learn Conjurer the same way she did. Become just as great a conjurer, you'll see. But I didn't come here to argue with you, Brother Izumi. I wanted to tell you that I've discovered how to cast rays. How? What are you thinking, girl? You know not what you do, what you risk. You are meddling with forces beyond your comprehension. Should you even attempt to use that spell, I'll have no recourse but to strip you of the name Conjurer and banish you from our halls. Do I make myself clear? Why must you be so angry with me? It's not as if I was trying to hurt anyone. That's... Sylphie, my dear child, that's precisely the point. My apologies, Arctic. I hope you do not find these constant disruptions distracting. Somewhat. As you just heard, Sylphie's mother was also a conjurer who was unable to use any spell outside of the sphere of healing. Needless to say, Sylphie seeks to emulate her in every way. It's a rare and wondrous talent to heal without relying on the energies of nature. Such power is not born of true conjuring. By all that we know of the art, it should not be possible for Sylphie to cast rays. I shudder to think what would happen if she tried. I fear my inability to set her upon the true path reflects my own failings as a teacher. I am only glad that those same failings have not hindered you. Whether it be with my help or in spite of it, I believe you will become a fine conjurer. Already you are blessed with great power, and more shall be yours should you persevere with our art. As indeed I hope you shall. Yet however much you grow, however powerful you become, remember that ours is a power borrowed, not taken. Okay. Want any of this? It's not gonna be worse than stuff we already have. Just stack up some pieces. Get rid of the money, buy some stuff with it. It's level 10 stuff though. That technically has a place. All classes. Let's get some level 10 stuff. We only got some vitality and direct hit rate, but that's more than the base armor, level 10, so sure. We're gonna get these options for like every single class. And that got us to level 16. Alright. Level 16? Nope. Progress then. There's the next quest here. And then we also get dungeons. That'll be something. But first, the next quest here. Next time. Goodbye.